Imagine asking, what did we learn last sprint? And getting a clean, linked answer in seconds without building a database, writing code, or chasing 10 different people. That's the power of simple, no-code agents on SharePoint. Hi, my name is Rafsan Husseinov, and in this session, I will show you how we can build a lightweight agent that reads your sprint retrospectives documents from a SharePoint site library and turns them into quick, trustworthy answers, such as what went well, what were the pain points, any actions captured, and patterns across sprints. I see a lot of project managers and project teams, they are running retrospectives, but how we can make it more actionable by having an agent that scan those meeting notes or key action items so that we can act on them. So that's what we will do. I'm in SharePoint site. As you can see, this is a typical SharePoint site teams typically use to store their valuable information such as issue logs, retrospective meetings, and so on. So regarding building agents, we have multiple ways to build agent here. So if you come to here, click new in the ribbon, and you will see agent button here. If you click, that this points agent directly to entire SharePoint site. If you want, you can open agent or click edit and scope your data. Let's exit from here. The other option here, if you click this Copilot icon on the ribbon, so what you see, I have multiple agents here, but you have another option here, like create an agent. Same way, this will reference to entire SharePoint site, but you can also click edit, and then on the sources, you can change it to libraries, folders, or files. The third way of creating agent, let me close this and see all. This is the document library. In document library, if I click create an agent, this time it will point it to entire document library, like this specific document library. I will close this, but I can also select only folder or certain files. So I will come back here, click retrospectives, and select this and click create an agent. So I can open it right away, but I would like to click edit, and from here we can see the information. So I have some additional information here. First of all, I want to make it clear, to build an agent, you either need M365 Copilot license, or if you don't have Copilot, M365 Copilot license, then your admin needs to enable pay-as-you-go service. On top of that, you also need the edit permission in the SharePoint site to build an agent. So let's come here. So for the overview tab, I will call my agent Sprint Retrospectives agent. I will change the icon. And the purpose is the purpose of the agent provides answers from sprint retrospective documents, summarizing what went well, pain points, recorded actions, and recurring themes. So teams and leaders can quickly recall lessons and compare sprints. And I will move to sources. I can type here the name of the SharePoint sites, or I can bring the URL, or I can simply select source document, libraries, folders, or files. I already selected retrospectives folder, so I'm good here. But if you want, again, you can add more files and folders. Just keep that in mind that you can add up to 20 sources for each agent. So also, as you can see here, responses from agents are based on the sources selected. Users must have permissions to these sources for an optimal experience when sharing this agent. So that means that when you share this agent, The users should also have access to the underlying files so that agent can generate answers for them. And the behavior part is very important. This is similar to how we would build agents in Copilot Studio or extend M365 Copilot. So welcome, I will add my custom message here. I will remove the default one. And here what I'm saying, welcome, I'm here to make your sprint retrospectives easy to use. Ask about the latest sprint, compare the last view, or pull the recorded actions from a specific sprint, and I'll give clear and concise answers. So you can keep the starter prompts. It's very helpful when it comes to improve the user experience because they don't have to guess what kind of questions they can ask. In this case, you provide them with some additional information. So you can change them. So in Copilot Studio, you have option of adding starter prompts up to 6, but here I see only 3. And agent instructions is the same. Define the agent's role, tone, and limitations. Be specific about what responses you would like and give examples if needed. So I can extend this. I will remove the default one, and from here I will copy my own instructions and add here. So I'm giving it a role saying you are an AI assistant that answers questions about sprint retrospective documents stored in retrospective SharePoint site library. I'm also defining the tone and style, capabilities, limitations, retrieval defaults. For example, if nothing matches, reply exactly. I don't have an answer in the retrospectives documents for that. I'm giving output format. I found this is very helpful. I'm also giving like privacy sensitivity. For example, don't infer private details, don't expose confidential content, don't fabricate information or links. And I'm also giving some few shot examples here so that agent can have some examples. And once you are ready, you can just simply click save. It's super quick and easy to create. And you can see here while you are building your agent on the right side, you see the name, you see the message, starter prompts, and then you can interact with the agent. Also, if you look at agent file location, it shows this documents. So if you click, this will take you to that specific document. So once you are ready, I basically saved. So I can now open Sprint Retrospective Assistant. So you can see here, and I can go ahead and start interacting with the agent. Also, there are some file limitations here. You can use like Word, PDF, loop files. If you have SharePoint lists, they are not supported as of now. Pages as well, they are not supported. So support will be available soon for image, meeting recordings, and other videos. So as you can see, it successfully created this, and you can see the citation as well. And I can go ahead and ask more questions. For example, compare sprint 7 and 8 in a table format. And also the good thing here, it shows the sensitivity level. Like as you can see, it's the sensitivity level set to public general. And this is perfect. And in one go, we were able to compare two sprints, like explaining sprint goals, what went well, didn't go well, actions, next sprint stories, tools and culture, reflections, and so on. So this is great. Now, if I want to, I can go ahead and set as approved, and this will appear in the Copilot icon once it's clicked. So set as approved, and you can see set as approved agent. And by the way, to see your approved agent, you can just go to site assets. Let me click and go there. And you can see these are all the approved agents that I have. So to navigate it, if you go to site assets, go click Copilots, and you have one folder. This is by default showing the approved agents, and if you have any agents that's still unknown, they will be outside of this folder, and you can see all of the approved agents in this folder. So let's come back here. Now if I click Copilot icon, so this is, I set this by default, but I can navigate and click my other Copilot agent and click show the top pain points from the past 3 sprints, for example. So this is really great. I mean, without opening all 3 different files, you can see the citations here as well. This was able to scan these files and generate the answers for us. This is fantastic. So now people with active M365 Copilot license, when they open SharePoint, this specific SharePoint site, they will be able to click Copilot icon here, and they can use select this agent and use it. And if I want, I can also set this default one. And now if I go to site as well, there is also another way to pin this in the SharePoint site so that people can easily get access to. This is a new feature I believe Microsoft rolled out last month. So you can see it here. I will just go ahead and delete this one. So under this, I will add, so if you see the AI section, click agent link and set up agent link, and you will see a list of the agents that you have here. And I will select this one, and this will show up here. Perfect. Click republish. And when people opens the SharePoint site, yes, they can click Copilot icon, but for easy access, they can also click this link, and they will be able to use launch and use agent from here. And another capability here, if I click this ellipsis, let's look at some information here. I can see the past chat history. I can delete all Copilot history, set as site default. That means that if you do that, when people open Copilot icon, the first thing they will see is agent. You can also share with others. That can be individuals, that can be group, etc. But also, this is a new capability. I can copy links from Teams. And if I go to Microsoft Teams, now let's select one of the users, and I can share this in the chat. So I can select add this chat. First, as of now, I can't add this in the channel. So you can see it says Sprint Retrospective Assistant, just add it. And here is the similar starter prompts. Let me go ahead and ask what went well in this sprint. Perfect. And the next thing it asks me now, please review my response before I share it in the chat. Some people in this chat don't have access to some of the sources I searched through. So click view response. So you can see the details here. And once you approve, you can just click send, and this will send the information in this chat. So I think this is really great, especially for people that who don't have coding experience to build custom agents. So SharePoint agents are easy way, and basically using natural language, you can build agents within minutes. Thanks for watching. And if you like this video, please give a thumbs up and share your comments in the comment section if you have any questions. See you next time.